Well, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to A Therapeutic Edge. Today on the table in front of us, we have another excellent knife from Off Grid Knives. This is the Off Grid Scorpion Blackout. Now, the Scorpion has been around for a while. It's been on their website for a bit, but this new Blackout edition is what really caught my eye. I saw a review of this over on Metal Complex and thought it was fantastic. So I actually reached out to Off Grid and asked them if they had one they could send along for review. And they were kind enough to do just that. Now, as other channels note, that may mean that this is the best quality controlled model ever, but my experience with Off Grid is that they sell excellent and well-made knives, this being no exception. So what do you get? Well, you get an S35VN blade that is just gorgeous. The grind on this is perfect. It is very thin and slicey. You get a nice, long, lean, comfortable handle with some jimping across the back of the spine here and some jimping at the top of the blade right where you'd want it. It is all titanium with carbon fiber inlays. Now, this blacked out version is, well, just cool looking, of course, but they make one that is mostly silver with a silver blade as well, if you're into that. The deep carry clip on this is very, very nicely done. Now, it doesn't have the flat top screws, so there is a little interference from the screws at the top of the pocket clip, but I have not had any trouble getting this thing in and out of pocket. The bearings on this mean that it runs exceptionally well. The action really is the party piece for this knife. Well, when I pulled it out of the box, the first thing I said to Women Carry Knives and some other people I was talking to is it takes a lot at this point for a knife to come out of the box and make me go, ooh. And this did just that. It is very, very nice. Now, these are about $220. You can get them on Amazon or you can get them from the Off Grid website. My understanding is they're made by We. That's where I'm going to leave that. I will say that the quality on this is as good as many of my knives that cost well over $200. So you're getting a lot of knife for the money. Again, I know $200 is a lot of money, but it's very good. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play with that action one more time just because it is really nice. Let's do some size comparisons, as we tend to do. Here it is against the Ritter Hogue, and as you can see, it is much bigger than the Hogue. It's a very big knife, and since many of the other off-grid knives I've had have been very, very small, it's nice to see something from them that is, for me at least, a full handful, and that is very much this. Let's go ahead and put it up against the Bug Out, as we do, just for fun, and as you can see, it absolutely dwarfs the Bug Out. It's a big knife, and for $220 it should be. But you get a lot of really good knife for $220. Now, it is ambidextrous. You can flip the clip to this side. As you can see, there's a space right there for the clip to set into. Somebody mentioned that there should be a plate here. I don't care, honestly. That's neither here nor there for me. Some people like to have a filler plate. I don't care. But just know that it doesn't come with one if that's your thing. Now, the box for this is around here somewhere, and it came with a challenge coin, as they tend to do, which I really like. Unfortunately, I don't have it handy. But Off Grid does tend to sell their stuff with challenge coins, and this did come with one. I've had this knife for a month. I was going to do the review right away, and then things came up. I ended up carrying it quite a bit, and it rapidly became a favorite in my collection. Because of the nice long blade, the really superior cutting edge that you've got on this thing. It is very, as I said, thin and slicey, even though it has a nice thick chunk of S35VN. The overall ergonomics and aesthetic of this knife just really work for me, and it is very lean in the pocket. It does have a little bit of a pocket pecker, with all due respect to Nick Shabazz, but still, it is a very, very lean in the pocket carry, and for all that, you get a lot of really good blades. So what do you get? Well, you get 1, 2, 3 and 3/4 inches on 4 inches of S35VN. The grip area from just behind the flipper tab there. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 inches overall. The overall knife from end to end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 3/4 inches. It is a really nice full-size knife. It really is. And Look, guys, this is a good one. It just is. It's a great knife. Good materials, well made, completely functional. They come in a variety of different color styles in case all black like this doesn't work for you. I'm really happy with this knife. I think you would be too, if it's your thing, you know. Let's go ahead and weigh it just to see what you get that way. All right. There we go. Comes in at 5 ounces even. So it's well over the ounce per inch that some people really like. And part of that is because even though there is some milling on the inside of these scales, there is not a ton. And so this is just a nice thick chunk of titanium. The backspacer, by the way, is all titanium as well, which I think is a really nice touch. And it's almost the length of the knife. This is a big boy. And I really, really like, and I keep saying that because I do. Like I said, at this point, it takes a lot for a knife to pop out of the box and make me just really become impressed instantly. This did just that. Let's take a look at how much S35VN you get. Way back here at the thickest point, we're just at 4 millimeters of S35VN. Yep, and the handle scale at its thickest point is under a 1/2 inch. So it is lean. No lock rock, no blade rock. It came glassy smooth. This absolutely is a recommended knife. If you are looking for an excellent S35VN and titanium blade in the $200 price range, which I know a lot of you won't be, but some of you will be, this definitely is a knife that is worth your time and attention. So that's where we're going to end this. If you are looking for a great knife that does not cost an arm and a leg, it's not inexpensive either, but that will serve you for many, many years and do it exceptionally well, the Off-Grid Scorpion Blackout is that knife. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's a little short, but hey, what are we going to do, right? Please feel free to subscribe on your way out. If you haven't done so already, I'd love to have you here on a regular basis. I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.